In every generation, there comes a moment that reminds us how small we are and how far we can go. On April 1st, 2026, humanity took such a step. A mission that pushed past fear, past history, past the limits we once believed were unbreakable. This is the emotional story of Artemis II, the first crewed journey beyond low Earth orbit since Apollo 17, more than 50 years ago. 4 astronauts carried our hopes with them. Reed Wiseman, the calm commander with a steady heart. Victor Glover, whose courage reflected in every word he spoke. Christina Koch, a symbol of strength and limitless dreams. Jeremy Hansen, the first Canadian to embark on a lunar journey. Together, they weren't just a crew. They were a reminder of what humanity can accomplish when we look upward instead of inward. At ignition, the ground trembled, and with it, millions of hearts around the world. As the Orion spacecraft rode the fire of SLS engines, the crew looked back at the world they were leaving behind, a world glowing blue and innocent, a world that suddenly felt incredibly fragile. After the trans-lunar injection burn, something magical happened. They saw Earth, not as we see it, not through news, conflict, borders, or division, but as a single, silent world, with the Terminator line beautifully dividing day and night. Then, a once-in-a-lifetime view appeared. Auroras dancing with zodiacal light, a cosmic ballet glowing across the darkness. For a moment, the crew said nothing, because some beauty is too overwhelming for words. As their spacecraft soared 370,000 kilometers from home, the moon grew larger, no longer a dot in the sky, but a world of ancient scars and forgotten stories. The cameras captured the Oriental Basin, one of the most dramatic impacts in lunar history. Then, the mysterious Vavilov crater, so detailed and untouched, it felt like watching time itself. This wasn't the moon we see from Earth. This was the raw, untouched moon, quiet, lonely, and overwhelmingly real. As Orion slipped behind the far side of the moon, every connection with Earth disappeared. No radio, no data, no voice to answer their call. Just silence. For 40 long minutes, the astronauts floated in a world without Earth, a place where even a whisper from home couldn't reach them. Imagine that, 370,000 kilometers away from everyone you love, and all you hear is your own breath. And then, the universe gifted them a sight no human eyes had ever witnessed before, a 54-minute total solar eclipse, 8 times longer than anything seen on Earth. In that darkness, the sun's corona spread like silver fire, delicate, powerful, endless. A sight usually hidden from us, revealed only to the few brave enough to chase it. Christina whispered, "This is why we explore." And she was right. Some wonders can only be found when you leave the comfort of home. As Orion continued its orbit, the crew captured a moment that felt almost emotional. Earth setting behind the lunar surface. We have all seen Earthrise, but Earth set? That was different. It was like watching your home disappear behind a distant horizon, a reminder that everything we love, all our memories, our families, our histories, exist on a small, blue world fading behind gray lunar mountains. With their tests complete, the crew prepared for the long journey home, knowing they had carried humanity a giant step closer to returning to the moon. Artemis II was not just a mission, it was a message. We are coming back. This historic voyage became the proving ground for the Orion spacecraft, and now the path is clear for Artemis III, the mission that will place humans on the lunar surface once again. After half a century, we are finally going home to the moon, and the story is just beginning.